Brand new episode, brand new week.
Kenzie on the mic.
Baby.
Flamingos podcast.
Podcast, man. That's the shit. Let's go.
That was the time.
What did you just say?
I don't know. Tiger's time. Cash money, young money time. I don't know. I was referring to something. Anyhow.
انت ذاتك ما عارف. It's over everybody's head. انت ذاتك ما عارف.
Yo. This is the Flamingos podcast. This is brand new week, brand new episode from the Flamingos podcast. This is episode number 76. I had to look up for it. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody's having a good week. And shout out to everybody out there. Right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Shout out to all our listeners. First and last time. Shout out to who's tuning in week out and whoever stopped.
Week in, week out.
ما فرق معنا ذاته.
Shout out to the people who meets us outside and scream out the Flamingos podcast and stuff.
دمنا ده عليك الله وريني عشان امشي انا اتصور معاه.
Imaginary friends.
انا همشي اتصور معاه. بايو
It is what it is.
It's a brand new week, yeah. The boys back once again. And we had a week. You guys listened to DONDA again, right?
But I didn't take that much time listening to Donda, to be honest.
Really?
Unfortunately.
Ooh, we're getting to that after this.
Flamingos podcast.
Flamingo podcast, man. That's the shit. Let's go.
المفروض باليد.
خلاص الاثنين مع الاثنين تعبوا ساعدوا بعض. What the fuck? How you doing, gentlemen? How was your weekend?
الحمد لله كان كويس وظريف وبسيط
وخفيف جدا خفيف وصلى الله وبارك. And this is it. طيب, this time we're gonna start with Kenzie. How was your weekend, Kenzie?
Weekend was a bit different.
A success.
I think it was a success. I think if the objective of this weekend is to change my mood from what happened last week, I think we achieved that. And I'm saying we. I'm saying we because you guys helped me out to change my mood and stuff, you know. So you guys, no, seriously, you guys like cheered me up and
جبت لك كهرباء زيادة أنا هناك.
Kind of, yeah. And
voltage, high extra voltage.
Yeah, regarding that thing, as I mentioned earlier, I've seen a version of you guys that not even.
I hope I don't see it.
I hope I don't see it again. But yeah, it is what it is. It was a good time. It was a good weekend. I mean,
it's
like
a double D, Dubai's Devils.
Yeah, it was nice.
And a size. Regardless, anyway, we keep moving.
It was nice, yeah.
Yeah,
that's all about it. I enjoyed it, and
we're gonna get to what we did, but overall, you enjoyed it, right?
I enjoyed the experience. Yeah, it was nice.
What are you, Mr. Awab? I tweeted ما شفناك.
Yeah, أنا my خلاص يعني.
خلاص. People know
it's like every other weekend. يعني
it's the norm.
The norm. Why don't you move to Dubai? بعد ده يعني.
والله.
In the plan, I think.
It's
early retirement. قلنا.
A lot of people don't. يعني I can retire there like in لسه I have some stuff
priorities.
some leftovers هنا.
شوائب.
بعدين when I move to Dubai بعدين ما حتشوفوني يعني. حابقى how will I be able to record قصص.
Obstacles.
So you're thinking
Zoom
of us
calls.
before.
طبعا يعني.
بجيك هناك ما مشكلة. There's no issues with that.
خلاص معناه يحيى has to zoom.
دبي بقت قريبة by the way.
After the last weekend that he came, how's Dubai is just, you know? Yeah.
Just an 45 minutes drive.
Exactly.
Yeah. Moving on. Okay. What do you guys want to tackle first?
Hit us with
With what?
an interesting news, maybe internationally or something.
All right. So throughout the week, I read the news that China imposed a new rule of limiting children's online gaming for 3 hours.
Yeah.
During the day, throughout the 24 hours. And that's where I want to ask you, Kenzie, as a father.
Yeah.
You have children. You know, I have a daughter.
Yep.
What do you think of this? And
I think it's a good move. Coming from
Is that daily or weekly?
yeah, but this is the thing. How are they gonna
Daily.
know?
no. I think this rule will be enforced for everybody, for the parents. I mean, like
طيب يعني
their
حيركبوا
school.
كاميرات؟
No. The school will keep teaching them about that. You have to
importance
use
of-
the importance of limiting the use of video games.
But if I was,
I think yeah.
if I was يعني what قليل أدب.
You will, but at least you know the rule. The rule is everybody. So if everybody agreed that the kids should use, or you should limit the use of hours to 3 hours. I think this, if it's enforced on people, it would be applicable. It would be implemented. And I think it's important because as I told you, I'm coming from a generation where we didn't have iPad. We used to play outside. We used to play football. We used to play cards. And I can tell you a story that recently I'm after picking up my daughter from school, I asked her to finish her assignments and we play Uno.
Okay.
So
Cards.
is the game like a reward for
Kind of.
finishing the assignments?
It's a reward, and at the same time it's something that we
You and
spend
her
time.
started
Yeah.
agreeing more a daughter-father time.
yeah. And
You guys started playing Uno?
I played Uno. This is the third day, and every day we play like 3 times.
Do you win or
Because-
lose?
I used to win in the beginning, but now she's beating me. Now she's beating me. But because I taught her
game. I give +4.
+4.
+2.
Yeah. Now she
awkward.
understands, and she practices with her cousins during the weekend, so she
Yeah.
come back and flex on me. But yeah, that's something that.
Just to make this clear,
Uh-huh.
now the rule says that the Chinese government forced the online gaming companies now because in China most of the
Yeah.
games come in Chinese and all of that. It's 3 hours a week.
So it's not a
So that's
3
1
hours.
hour of 3 days a week.
3 days a week. Okay.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So
Yeah.
during the weekend, yeah.
Yeah, during the weekend.
Yep.
So 1 hour throughout those 3 days. I see that would leave a big impact.
So game
They
companies.
forced- yeah,
okay.
they forced
So the
these
game companies,
companies.
it will be linked to the account, and that
Yes.
account will be.
For 1 hour
Yeah,
1
yeah,
hour
yeah.
for these 3 days.
I understand.
But yeah, I'm just making this clear.
Yeah.
مراجعة على عينه. But yeah,
But I think also parents can feel me, and nowadays the iPad is being used by the kids too much
Heavily.
which
yeah.
and you cannot control the use of it because also the assignments and the studies is
Or
through
everything
through the
online.
iPad.
Yeah.
So that move that was implemented in China will be beneficial because it's the game companies or the game developers will add that feature to the
gaming,
games.
streaming, and the streaming games.
So it will be
all that.
controlled by by
The companies
by the
themselves.
companies themselves. And we know that in China and everything is controlled. I think YouTube is not even allowed there or something like that. So everything is controlled to that extent.
I'm not gonna get into that. It's more
Well,
political in that.
Yeah, but everybody knows that. Everybody knows. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's about it.
طيب يا شباب. A full recap of what we freshly listened to last week.
Okay.
Donda.
Done.
Before we go to Certified Lover Boy,
Okay.
the main card, the main event of tonight.
Yep.
They're both main events. Because we didn't get to
Thoughts on Donda? Now you took your time listening to it. Right?
I listened to it a couple of times.
You didn't get the force or the urge to listen to it more?
No, honestly, I was more gravitating towards TLB.
I reckon you had a couple of days before that.
Yeah, I know. But I only took those couple of days, and then since TLB dropped, خلاص. Forgot about that.
You forgot.
But I forgot about Donda.
So you don't really fuck with the album.
It's a different color. It takes a specific environment to dig, like to actually get yourself in a zone to dig into it and enjoy it. يعني بتقدر تسمع مثلا. It's not a
On
drive.
your way to the club.
You can't, like you can't drive. You can't listen to it on the way to, even in the car.
Or
You-
sitting down with your chick.
You can.
Yeah, like you gotta listen to it focused.
يوم الجمعة
And
قبل صلاة الجمعة.
مثلا ما اعرف انت بدك تعمل شنو. ما اعرف تسمع فيه كاني بس قبل صلاة الجمعة ليه لكن
يعني it's more spiritual you know. تصحى الساعة 10 صباحا تاخذ لك كم من أغنية
لا ممكن تسمع بالليل.
يوم الجمعة لكن.
انت عايز تسمع يوم الجمعة شايف. ما اعرف هو يوم
عمل
الجمعة.
ريمايند.
They're going to listen to it on a Sunday.
بسمع الاغاني يوم الجمعة.
عمل ريمايندر طيب ولا عمل لك؟ I don't know.
الجمعة الساعة 9:30.
طيب.
ف
That's your full take?
It's not my full take. I can't give my full take now. حكون ظلمت.
Allah?
Yeah, I need a month.
A whole week? A month?
I need a month with Kanye.
I listen
You
to
need
it.
a month with Kanye. Okay.
I listen to it a lot. I think.
Okay. Thoughts on the album?
I think the album is. I think the album is good. That's the first thing. It's one of Kanye's best albums.
Top 3?
You can say that because I wasn't into
What's your
the
Kanye
Yeezus.
top 3 albums?
Black Twisted Fantasy or my
كل
my
الناس.
Dark yeah.
No order, right? Or with order you're setting them?
No, with no
Oh,
orders. College Dropout
Okay.
and
ما متذكر album
not Jesus is King. Not Jesus is King. The other one.
Jesus, Yay,
Life of
Life
Pablo.
Pablo.
Life of Pablo. Yeah.
Okay.
That for me. Because I,
فاهمك عن.
yeah, because I don't like the Kanye West's albums where it's the same color all the songs. I like it to be colorful, and I noticed that in this album.
Okay.
I like Off the Grid.
This one was okay.
I like Off the Grid. Off the Grid, you can listen to it and hype to it. You can listen to it in the gym, in the car, whatever. Jonah, I think it's nice. Jonia is nice. Okay is catchy. Remote
Track by track.
Remote Control is good. Remote Control is catchy. Even my daughter is
Really vibing to it.
she's vibing to it.
See,
Yeah,
this is somehow a good thing, even for kids, because it's a clean album at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Kanye, he pushed for it to be clean, to be out clean, and then because he did that, more not religious.
Christian.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Yeah,
So
that
he didn't
so
allow any.
yeah, remote
curse
control.
words
Remote
over
control
there.
is nice. Moon with Cudi is good. Jesus is Lord with J Electronica. I think J Electronica killed it. He was like,
Alhamdulillah, subhanallah.
yeah, he even brought civilizations and stuff.
This is like in J Electronica.
J Electronica.
This is J Electronica.
Yeah. But his touch there in that song was amazing. But I think the part 2 of the other songs I didn't focus on, but
The other half of that.
but overall this project is nice.
Out of 10, how much you would give it so far for you?
A month.
A month until we get the score from him.
طيب انت
For me, I think I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
that's solid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a high number.
And you know what really irritates me?
Mhm.
Irritates me the people who say that Kanye's music is like trash or don't listen to it, and
You
have
mean
to-
this album?
and
Not
this-
Kanye West overall.
some people take it to that personal level. You know, they don't like the guy. The guy, I think he's a genius. He produces music. We listen to music. We enjoy it. I don't really give a shit about other people's opinion, to be honest. But yeah,
Well, what I think is that now I've watched the first the first show that he did. I enjoyed it. I loved it actually.
You mean the listening party?
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Okay.
first listening
Yeah.
party. I loved the album.
Okay.
The second one, I loved it. The third one, I didn't watch it. I watched the highlights. And then the album came out. I loved it. Sonically, it's a great album.
yeah,
And this is Kanye West.
yeah.
With every album, every release that he puts out, he pushes the sound. Now, and we all know that he always has writers with him, you know?
Yeah.
And in this album, it's heavy of features, right?
Yep.
Yet at the end of the day, you can't take out any Kanye quote, right?
That's true.
It was more because يعني, the features over here, if you want to quote something, they were way good. They were good. Listen, the album sonically is great. It's beautiful. I love it sonically, and that's it. But as a content, you know,
Yeah, you.
يعني أنا,
it's not- it's
listen,
not-
to be honest, he lost me when he started trying to play around with Wakanda. Wakanda. What the fuck? I don't know what he said. Kanda, Wadanda. You know, I don't know what he's trying to say with that.
You don't expect like those type of lyrics from Kanye.
And I won't even categorize this album as a rap album.
Even me.
You know,
I mean, like
it's sounds. And this is what I give Kanye props at. That he always pushes the sound. He always brings new sounds, different sounds, something that pushes the whole industry with.
and he brings new people to the scene like Vori and those people. But
So
I mean,
do you
like,
think he had
not only Vori.
He basically in this album he brought who's hot. Asma, انت you're in verses, you were hot. Come over here. Deluxe, Soulja Boy, where his verse was out.
Maybe so.
Vori,
You're saying
Vori,
he's
this-
milking who's hot and trying to bring them into the
Wallah, I don't know what's his
strategy. But
I don't know.
I think it works.
Yeah, but يعني at the end of the day, what I love this album sonically more than content wise.
Yeah, but Kanye's been.
Yeah.
Kanye always focuses on
Sound.
more
That's
than
true.
more than lyrics.
100%.
And the thing is, he's been focusing on sound more than lyrics for his past 3
Yes.
albums now.
Past 3 albums, Life of Pablo, Yay, Jesus is King, Yay, and Donda. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
I'm not really shocked. I agree with that.
يعني even me listening to this album right now, I would go back and listen to maybe 5 tracks maximum. The 4 Vori tracks, I would listen to them
Yeah, definitely.
any day.
I agree.
And then the one with J Electronica, I loved Playboy Carti in this album.
Not me though.
I loved Playboy Carti in this album. He was great. But yeah, other than that, it's not an album that I would sit and go and listen to the like full album.
For some reason, why I say I'll give it a month, because what I heard so far isn't memorable for me.
True.
So I said give me a month because usually Kanye's music kind of need to
Grow. That's true.
That's my whole reason of saying that.
Listen, yeah, but besides whatever we're saying right now is that still the album sonically sounds great. We're not really hating or whatever, you know, it does sound great sonically.
Yeah, it does. It does, but I didn't really like it. Like it was okay.
Yeah.
It was all right, and it wasn't a disappointment, but it was okay.
Any
Tell me.
last thoughts about it before we move to Drake?
Nothing else. I think it's a.
Oh well.
No, I'm good.
طيب يا جماعة. Certified Lover Boy. What are your thoughts?
About the cover art first.
The cover art. What do you think? طيب. Okay, yeah, let's go. The cover art.
You said the statement about the cover art, which is.
I said the statement. About
You
the
said
cover.
you said that statement
Allah,
when
Allah,
we
Allah.
were in Dubai. You said
لا ما أنت whatever I say or do or whatever in Dubai.
he said that cover art is ugly to a limit that it's beautiful at the end.
صحيح. كان بيكون في
Okay.
القميص في اللحظة دي.
Okay. No. Listen. Okay. I believe marketing 101. Do something that is simple, okay, and everybody can memorize and mimic at the same time, that it would be around. Now, all companies, Doritos, Pepsi, Coca-Cola's, Mercedes, everybody started mimicking this album, the cover of the album.
Yep.
Everybody started doing the same, the same template that he did with the cover art. That's how I think this cover art is crazy.
I haven't checked any.
Bro, I've seen too many.
Yeah, I was
Too many big franchises in the world started mimicking the cover art. And this is what makes the cover art crazy. Now everybody knows this is Drake. Everybody will remember this is Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah.
Now this is marketing at the end of the day.
I don't care much for the cover art. يعني
حينا بس.
شنو؟
لا ولا حاجة.
حينا ليش طيب؟
No, it's ugly.
حينا
No, it's ugly.
لا أنا I don't care about it. Ugly.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
Like this not. I already know Drake. It's not something that I'm looking for. And I don't care about cover arts when it comes to Drake or Kanye or whoever. I care about the music.
أنا بصراحة cover art.
أنا
I care about it so much.
Me too. You know why?
It is still ugly.
It's still ugly. It's still ugly, to be honest.
It is still ugly, but it's smart. And it's ugly to comparing to rap or hip hop cover arts. As an overall.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But comparing to Donda, he just put a black
but now everybody
black background.
يعني حتى this one black is the new Donda. يعني Donda is black color. عرفت كيف؟ to a certain
degree.
عرفت كيف؟ to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Now, okay, the album itself.
The album itself.
The intro. Champagne poetry.
Nice.
بس خلاص؟ ها؟
I like.
The boy never misses with the intros.
Yeah.
Never.
I like the outro more.
بس مغالطة اليوم كله.
He wants to be out
أنا
opposite.
قلت intro ويقول لي أنا outro.
Cover card is ugly. لا أنا don't care about cover card. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of the debate. We like to debate, I think.
طيب.
الزول يقول رأيه ولا
طيب يا جماعة.
Okay.
The album. You listen to it. 21 tracks. Thoughts?
Go up.
Good.
بس.
I liked it.
بس.
I liked. Yeah.
Don't name tracks or a number,
No.
maybe.
I liked the overall sound.
Okay.
40 doesn't miss when it comes to executive production.
Okay.
I like how يعني okay, Drake has different struggles in life. Especially in this album.
With women.
Yeah, with women.
شوف. Sorry to cut you. There. But I see Drake. He's the most person that. Okay, you want to talk about, because rappers mainly talk about struggle and how they came up, right?
Yeah.
They've been in the gutter or the hood, the life, and all of that.
Yeah.
The history and stuff.
Drake never had this life. He lived a normal life.
Drake's struggle has always been relationships, and not just relationships.
And
with
when
women.
do that come? At an older age, right? Like a teenage age.
Okay.
Like it's not his struggle. It's not street struggle, right? That we frequently hear in hip hop. Now this makes his come up more relatable to any artist or person in our side of the world. Where us, we don't have that type of street life that they do over there.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
Yeah, that gives him a more international appeal, because not
That's true. That's the point.
Yeah, but that direction, or that like specification when it comes to rap, has been around. Like, even people talked about Kanye being more like the regular person because he wasn't a gangbanger.
Yeah.
That's
But he would talk about it.
he
Drake
would talk,
doesn't.
He would talk about it. Drake still does. Like, he does give a notion here, not gangbang, but like.
But he talks about the homies going and shooting up. But this is now. He didn't do that throughout his come up.
Yeah, because he grew up as a regular person.
Exactly.
Like
Just
I
like
said,
us.
Drake's struggle is relationships, right? Whether it's with females, women, parents, his friends.
Yeah.
And this album, even though it was mostly like around women, I like the fact that Drake's like direction or mental direction when it comes to his raps, the appreciation he has for his friends and for his team that he shows in his music.
He said that.
He's always been doing that.
Yeah,
Especially his team.
Yeah, the trust he has in his team. Yeah, because
Chubbs, 40,
it gives you.
He said that he expanded his script, I think, to or something like that.
to put his homies in.
He
Something like
has
that.
he has a whole complex. Like,
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I like that because most people would give it. Like, if you look at most other people, they tell you like, I made it by myself. It's me alone.
That's true.
But Drake is humble enough to put out like, yo, I couldn't make it without 40. I couldn't make it without Oliver.
I wouldn't be here if 40 wasn't.
Yeah.
Oliver
Like
Khatib was
he'd
here.
say like he'd talk about if Chubbs didn't pick him up that day, and he's
That
showing the
level of
appreciation
loyalty.
that I'm not Drake alone. Like,
It's a team.
It's a team.
Yeah.
It's a team. It's a team behind
But
it. And I like the idea that he
this is
brought
an
his
aspect that I
his people with him.
appreciated.
Yeah.
طيب. The album itself, what do you think?
The album itself, lyrically, is great. The sounds, I didn't like all the songs, to be honest. I like the flows and the bars more. The Jay-Z.
We're gonna get into that.
Okay.
No, we're gonna get into that.
Okay.
Don't get to Jay-Z right now. We're gonna get into
Okay, khalas then. You guys
All
get
right.
into your.
that. All right, Kenzie.
It's a nice. I think I listened to it at the right time in the right place. I was.
Dubai.
Yeah, I was like. Yeah, I mean, like it's a nice experience while listening to it while having fun. I mean, like all the tracks I like them, and what really caught my eyes is that track Yepa's Heartbreak. Yepa's Heartbreak is.
Don't go track to track. We're gonna
no,
go. Just talk over.
Only this one, this one, and I have a request for all the.
To go and listen to Yeba.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
first request. The second request for all the artists that we talk to it. I mean, talk to them. I mean, like, I asked them if they can do a cover of it.
Okay. Who did you talk to?
Any of the artists.
عليكم الله عملوا cover.
بس زولي غنيها بس لو سمحتوا يعني.
Yeah, I wanna hear a cover because it's a nice song and Yepa's did.
Talented.
Yeah, she did something great.
Type as a
Yeah.
take on the whole project.
Her project is amazing. I mean, I told you. Yeah,
Donda or CLB for you?
I'm not gonna even compare them.
Okay.
I don't want to
No,
compare
like,
them.
which one do you don't compare? Which one do you prefer?
I don't.
Like which one do you picture
What is-
yourself?
Which one are you listening to more?
Yeah. ما that شفت
No. One second.
ما
Because I didn't. I cannot give you a straight answer. Which one is better? Because
Not better.
Which one I
better
prefer?
is
My better.
subjective.
How it's gonna be my
Creative.
preferred one if it's not better than the other?
أكتر طيب.
I cannot tell now because I
still
only
in the
started.
process.
I only started
زي ما
listening
انت
because
عندك
that
شهر
عندي
وعنده لسه in the process.
because just it
طيب
dropped just a
which
few
one
few
has
days
you
ago.
listened?
لازم
have you
يطلع
listened
منك
to
جواب
more?
الليلة.
No, I'm not gonna give it.
Tonight he
Yeah,
needs the answer.
let's do it this way.
So far
Tell me.
so
قاعد لك.
far يا تو سمعته أكتر.
Logically and
ما logically.
mathematically, Donda. Because Donda
Been out
been out before
certified
because
level.
of so you cannot compare them.
خلاص أنا ما قلت لك
And there is-
قلت لك يا تو سمعته أكتر.
And also
بس.
and also it doesn't make sense to compare them. Let's be honest.
That's
Let's be honest.
Kenzie's take.
Yeah, let's be
طيب يا
honest.
جماعة. And I'm gonna give you the whole journey of me listening to the album.
تفضل.
تفضل. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. طبعا I know first thing first I read that it's gonna be out 9 p.m. their timing.
journey من بدري كده بالله.
9 p.m. their timing, alright?
رجعتها ورا شديدة.
And the next day I had to go to Dubai. But I was like, you know what? It's 3 a.m. and up to what I calculated is gonna be out by 4 or 5 a.m. our timing. So I was like, you know what? It's 3. Let me just wait, relax, and listen to the album before I sleep. And I was like, you know what? Let's go. And I waited. I stayed up till 4, and then I checked Google. Yo, what time is that? That to UAE timing. طلع عندنا 9 a.m. I was like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm gonna get up in the morning, do nothing, listen to it in the car. I woke up the next day. I got ready, fresh, everything, and I was just setting myself to listen to it in the car on my way to Dubai. Boy, I did it. And as soon as the intro came on, I was like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah,
I'm into a
it
journey.
gave you that.
I'm
feeling,
into
yeah.
a journey over there." Champagne poetry. I was like, "Man, this shit is sick." All right, and then he goes with Papi's Home. I was like, damn. To all my sons worldwide. قليل أدب.
Okay.
I was like, fuck. Where's this guy going? يا جماعة دايرين قلة أدب أكتر من كده شنو؟
ما للدرجة دي كمان.
No, he's calling everybody his sons. And then he brought Nicki Minaj to the song because she birthed all those female artists that we see nowadays. انت قول لي اهو.
What else?
لا ما احنا
قلة أدب أكتر من كده. What do you want?
What do you want?
And then I go through girls want girls. Him saying that he's a lesbian too. I was like, yo, Asma, you're crazy, but not that crazy. I was like, Lil Durk's verse in the Bible. Boy.
مش قلت لنا don't go song.
ما خلاص we're starting. We're starting خلاص. We're starting.
طيب.
In the Bible, Lil Durk verse.
How many tracks? How many songs?
21. That's 21 minutes. But yo, you heard Lil Durk's verse. He's not missing.
Yeah.
Features Lil Durk this year, no miss.
Of course.
Even in Kanye's album.
yeah.
Pauline.
Yeah.
even in Kanye's album. It was fire.
جميل جدا كان. يعني شغل رائع. ما قلت لك تراجع زول متحف.
كيف يعني ترى؟
اتحفنا كمان.
بيو
وصلنا تراك كم هزك.
No, you guys don't wanna.
لا كمل. وصلنا تراك.
Pick what your favorite.
No, I don't have a favorite.
The whole.
Listen. No, listen. For real though, I think and this is a conversation that I had with someone. This Certified Lover Boy is Drake's blueprint. When Jay-Z dropped Blueprint 1.
3. Oh, Blueprint
1.
Okay.
That's Blueprint 1 for Drake. Because in this album, what I've seen is Drake. He gave us Drake. Singing and rapping, both.
Okay.
No, listen. This is what you would expect from Drake.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
As an album, as a package, this is what you would expect. Now we see him running throughout the whole year, doing UK, all of those extra stuff that he does. But this is Drake. This is a Drake project. 100%. That's him.
Drake always gives you Drake projects. Wow.
No, not really. Views had different colors. Scorpion had different colors.
It was still
no.
It was still a Drake project.
No, it had those Afro beats. Yeah, exactly. No, this is his sound. This is the Take Care, Thank Me Later. This is Drake.
Take Care didn't even have a Drake sound.
No, okay. No, I'm sorry, it did.
Rihanna.
The rap. No, the rap that it had over there. In Take Care, it did.
But شوف, Drake's format is Drake songs واثنين ثلاثة international. That's ألبوماته كلها كده.
لا.
كلها كده.
No, what is it called? The playlist that he dropped. What was it called?
That wasn't an album.
No, but he dropped it as an album.
And I'm talking about Drake
Scorpion
albums.
didn't have any international songs.
What do you mean أفتح Scorpion?
Fine, okay. And the Scorpion? Did it have any international sounds, Kenzie?
I don't know. I have a different perspective than you guys.
What are the international sounds over here? تفضل.
Okay.
What's international in that? That's a hit.
I'm talking about a hit song.
Okay, so right? Okay, before that, what's your definition of an international
sound?
And
I'm talking about أغنية just for the sake of like marketing.
That's a single. But that's every artist, he has to do that.
لكن I'm talking about God's Plan is Drake's sound?
Yeah.
كويس كمل كلامك.
Do you want me to play it?
No, عارفها. سمعتها أنا.
لا عشان الناس بس يعرفوا.
لا خلاص كمل كلامك.
It is a Drake sound.
Okay, at the end of the day, when it comes to rapping, if my intention is to listen to a rapper who raps bars and stuff, I'm gonna go listen to Nas or whoever. But
I'm not comparing. I'm not putting him that either. But as a rapper, he's good.
As a rapper, he's good. Yeah, but yeah,
he's great.
I don't have any.
What I've seen from him so far, he is the Hove of this era. He didn't surpass Hove, but he's becoming Hove of this era.
Okay.
But now, this is what I want to ask you guys. Do you think years later would have people coming up, artists?
I disagree.
Saying that
I disagree of him being the new Hove, because, and even him mentioned in the album that he's the new Michael Jackson. He's
and this is even greater.
Yeah, he surpassed that. He's not even looking at being a rapper or being a singer or be a singer. He doesn't even include himself there, I think, because he mentioned that he's the new Michael Jackson. He's
entertainer.
He wants to be at that level, and I think that suits him very well. I think.
Do you guys?
Yeah. So I don't. That's why I don't compare him to I don't compare the two projects. And if my intention is to listen to rap, if I'm listening to raps, if I'm looking for a rapper who spit bars and stuff, I'll go to listen. Go back to King's Disease 2 for Nas, but yeah.
This is purely bars.
I'm not saying he's a whack rapper or anything, but yeah.
ويقول لنا احنا بنحب الغلط.
Oh, and he too many ghostwriters behind him and stuff. So
have some decency.
Okay.
But then he put Yanis' name and he rapped. How he's not a great rapper, type?
He's a good rapper, but he's not the greatest rapper ever. I mean, like
no, I didn't say ever. I said in this era.
Oh,
in this generation of rappers.
In the new generation, okay. In
I
his,
never said all time or top 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying in this new generation.
He's the best rapper of this generation.
Not rapper, entertainer. But he's in يعني, as an overall artist, he is reaching that Hove level in this era. This is what I think. You guys agree, no?
that's your statement. I mean, like,
Also, you're not gonna argue that more.
no, I'm not. I'm not gonna argue. If you, it's your opinion. You see it that the way you see it. So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, because I've even seen a tweet. I don't know, I forgot whom
Trae Young.
tweeted. Trae Young. He tweeted that. Do you think that Drake surpassed Hove?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He would
won't.
never.
He would never.
Yeah, as an all time,
And he
never.
won't. It's like arguing who's better, LeBron or MJ.
Yeah, and
It's the same argument.
yeah.
That's
Who's
in rap.
better, Tyson or Ali?
They're-
No,
they
of
were
course,
both in different
100%.
eras.
Yeah.
They both own their eras. خلاص.
This is why when I said that, I'm saying in this era. Right now, it's his era. It's Drake's era. 100%.
انت اخذت انه احنا بنغلط فيك احنا ما
لا،
بس ما كنا دايرين نصلح التصريح ده.
طيب, let's go to that Hove verse.
اها رايك فيه شنو؟
Let me just let it breathe. Humble yourself, man. Violence. Violence. طيب يا جماعة, احنا we had more than whole verse this year. And guest features. This whole verse or the Donda one, type Kenzie. This verse.
I think
in
no.
Certified
This,
Lover Boy or
yeah,
Donda.
this verse is better than the verse.
This is the best whole verse
Jay-Z.
I heard in a while.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
شكلك عندك رأي تاني ولا شو؟ تفضل.
I think it's better than the
لا كويس.
It's
a good verse.
بس.
I was. أنا look, Jay-Z ممكن يجي يتونس.
like
Doesn't even have to rhyme.
like what he did in the barbershop interview. Yeah.
ممكن يجي يتونس and it's a good verse. It is.
Yeah, but
There's
lately
nothing
we didn't hear any good verses from him. Like the two verses he had with Nas.
Yeah.
They were.
You mean the one with the DJ
Yeah.
Khaled? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't it.
صراحة
That
يعني
wasn't
one
it.
to
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm gonna skip it.
But I mean, this one is straight violent.
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay. Thank you very much for the contribution. خلاص طيب. قفل على كده خلصنا بي. Moving on.
No.
Uh-huh.
Wait a second. There was a leaked diss by Kanye
طيب.
featuring Andre 3000. And most of the people, they are saying that this one probably the best song in Donda.
That didn't put out. It wasn't out, yeah.
That he didn't put out.
Well,
so
Kanye sent a track to Andre telling him this is for Donda. And now we all know how Andre, loved his mom, and losing his mom, he said that it was one of the reasons why he, what is it called? He really started messing up, or stuff in Outkast started being messed up. So, and then he stopped for a while and all that. So he took that verse that he wanted to put, like, very personal, And if I can,
قام كاني عمل له زومبيا و
Kanye at the
he dissed Drake on his verse.
Yes.
لدرجة إنه Andre had to come up with a statement saying إنه I didn't know
that it's going to be
that the
used
verse was
that
gonna
way.
be- Yeah.
Yes, and دقة في الخايسة يعني من الآخر. And this is the verse from Andre. And the thing is that Drake is the one who leaked this song. Kanye been running around in Germany, playing it to people, showing it to people, and I don't know who leaked it, or gave it, or sent it to Drake.
Yep.
And Drake leaked it in his radio.
Yeah, they say that there is a mole within
Kanye's team.
Yeah, they're looking for him.
صراحة, yeah, دقوا فيه الخايسة.
Why would Drake leak it though?
That's the question.
Because right before the album, Drake's manager said that if the album has, you know, some straight shots or something like that, then shit will go south between both.
No, but Kanye's manager said that.
Yeah. So Drake doing that move is like, yo, you know what? I don't fucking care. Let's go. I know what you've done. I know what you have packed. You know?
عشان ما تيجي تقول انت
exactly.
سويت.
Here you go.
You did it too.
That's your shit. Here you go. You know what? Let's go. I'm ready. To a certain, يعني, you know, like he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So he leaked it, and Andre went out and said that, you know, he wasn't aware of how the song or Kanye's, because he said that Kanye's verse was a bit different.
Yeah.
In the song, this is not the same version that he received.
Yeah.
And he was just, you know, blindfolded with this, blindsided with this.
I think it was it's a nice song, but Kanye messed it up with his Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, there is a third contender
Who?
in this. I think.
Ah, man.
Because everybody is talking about CLB and Donda, and there is a monster that is coming, and
I don't know.
You're not excited.
Kendrick,
You're not excited.
Okay, so Kendrick registered his songs in publishers and rights, and it's been rumored that it's 30 songs that have been registered.
Yeah.
We're not aware yet of when the album is going to come out. But once we see artists are registering their songs, which it means that it's coming soon.
In a month or two.
Something like that. We don't know yet. We're not sure.
So you're not excited?
This is the thing.
You're not excited about it?
No.
Okay.
Of course I am.
Okay.
100%.
All right.
I am. And it's going to be crazy. But now, the scale that I started looking at these rappers, all right? Kanye has his own,
fan base
no, he's not signed to anyone, right? He's by himself, right?
Kendrick?
He owns Kanye, right? And same thing with Drake, October, right?
Yeah.
Kendrick is signed to TDE, and now with this album, he's gonna start catching up with Kanye and Drake with that move. Being established himself, being himself, having his own with PLG.
His own label.
You know? So right now he's still smaller than both of these.
PLG معنا ستاك ولا شو؟
Sorry, not PLG. PG Lang.
Okay.
I'm out. Why do I always mix up with this? But yeah, PG Lang. You know, he's gonna start doing, and this is where I think is gonna get more exciting in the years ahead for Kendrick.
I don't think Kendrick. I don't think Kendrick had anybody else holding him back creatively for that to be.
That's true, but
I'm talking
I'm talking rights. I'm talking impact. I'm talking, you know, his own. He's gonna have his own company at the end of the day when he moves out.
Mahu, the whole thing with being signed is the creative space that you can operate in. يعني being able to put out whatever you create والحاجة اللي أنت عايزة تطلع والما عايزة كده. That's the whole. It's not everything, but that's when it comes. That's where it affects the music. I mean, but I don't think Kendrick had that hindering him. It wasn't holding him back. He released what he wanted to release. He ما كان عنده مشكلة يعني في الحاجة.
But what's crazy
So
about
I don't think the difference with PG Lang is something we're gonna notice in his music.
Okay.
بس
well, يعني this is going to be a fantastic year if the album comes out this year, which we're not sure yet because we had Cole dropping, Drake, Kanye, and Kendrick. طبعا I want to ask you guys, any of you still listens to Cole's album?
Yeah.
J. Cole's album?
No, not me.
I do.
Frequently?
Not me.
Not the full album, but I do listen to a couple of tracks at least a couple of times a week.
This album aged very fast.
I listen to Nas still.
Yeah.
Still.
Cole's album aged. Yani, if we're gonna compare these, because they are the three biggest right now, right? I see more longevity in Drake, Kanye, than J. Cole's album this year.
That's your opinion.
I don't even see him being talked about at all. I don't see quotes. I don't see shit on the internet.
Like in Drake and
Drake, I think for the next 5 years. I think Drake, people still quote whatever before. And with this one, I think it's even more. Because it's an anthem, yani, or theme, or whatever.
We'll see.
Moving on, Ja Rule, Fat Joe versus.
Doing a verse. They're doing a verse, yeah.
I'm not calling this a versus.
It would.
I'm calling this a performance.
Yeah?
It's
to New York?
two frequent collaborators.
Yeah. They are friends.
ناقصهم أشانتي وخلاص وقفل.
That's it.
يعني خلاص concert.
And Ja Rule wrote a lot for Ashanti حتى.
خلاص يعني
واضحة
يعني واضحة هنا دحين
within the family. Yeah.
Who you think?
لكن it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun, yeah.
Because it's nice. A lot of hit music يعني.
Who you think is gonna get this?
Ja Rule.
Out of 20. Ja Rule.
شوف.
شايف.
Ja Rule المشكلة is not really liked these days.
Okay.
I think his stage presence is going to be a problem.
Yeah. Fat Joe is he's there, he's out there, and everybody's and he got hits like the lean back and all these.
Oh yeah, صح. Oh yeah, Fat Joe then.
Fat Joe is gonna kill it. But at the end of the day, we were surprised with the Lux performance, but this one I think anything can happen.
And he wins this at the end of the day. But yeah, no, I think Jarrell got this because with versus rules is who wrote, produced, or whatever that you have in someone else's song, you can still play it.
Okay.
And Jarrell wrote a lot back in the days, just like what you mentioned, Ashanti. He wrote, so he can play her hit or whatever that he wrote, back in the days. Not saying that Fat Joe doesn't have records, but يعني, he didn't have that run that Ja Rule had.
Is it gonna be in New York?
Most probably, I don't know.
خلاص بس Fat Joe needs to play Lean Back.
Fat Joe,
Lean Back and some of the features with Big Pun he's gonna kill it. But yeah, and he will be chanting the price went up and all these.
Fat Joe's gonna appeal to New Yorkers better, I think.
Than Ja Rule nowadays. حتى بعدين يعني 50 Cent بيش Ja Rule.
Exactly. Yeah.
One of the releases that I also loved throughout the weekend, Heals Me by JMSN. One of my favorite artists that I always come and talk about. He dropped an album.
لا.
He released the album the same day that CLB was released, sadly, صراحة. And I actually listened to the album before. And I actually listened to this album before CLB to make sure that I know this project before because I'm gonna get stuck. But still, I'm a frequent listener to this guy, and I love the project. He never misses with
How
his
many tracks?
albums. I think it's 8 or so. Let me just.
It's less than 10. It's an easy listen.
It's a very easy listen. It's 10 actually. Exactly. It's a very easy listen. It's great.
How do you pronounce it?
JMSN.
JMSN.
Yeah. Love the album. All his albums, usually, they're always sick. And this also is not a miss. He never misses the albums. Moving on to locals. Local. What do we have, Kenzie?
Local news. There is a very interesting news. I think, and this just came out today. That holders of, or actually, UAE launches a new type of visas or residency visas. And they announced the launch of the green visa and the freelance visa. So for all the freelancers, they will have the ability to
have their own visa called
have their own visa, yeah. And the other green visa, it will be issued for residency pioneers, entrepreneurs, and other professional holders. You know, and also they will be able to sponsor their sons or daughters visas till they turn 25.
Yeah. Before it was till 21.
Only sons. Sorry. Yeah. Correction.
Because you can sponsor daughters.
You can sponsor all. Yeah. Yeah. Prior to that, the son can sponsor till. Prior to that, they could
age of 18.
Age of 18. It was before the age of 18. So it's I think this gives
more ease
for the freelancers to work freely and to worry
also
about.
for families that have their children over here. They were concerned that my kid just graduated. Now he goes to uni.
Yeah.
And then his visa is on the uni's sponsor. He's sponsored by a university. And then usually people, when they graduate by the age of 22 or 23, they would be scared that
what I'm gonna
find a job, or I would have to
have to
travel, or I have to leave. But now they gave them, like if you graduate by the age of 22, 23, you still have 2-3 years. If you're looking for a job, you could be still sponsored by your family.
That's true.
And this gives opportunity for the young people to start their side hustle, to start their startups at early age,
That's
and
true.
don't have the burden of who I'm gonna be sponsored by, and I think it goes with the freelancing itself, and it's beneficial for all the youth out there. So yeah, that's a good news, I think.
Yeah. Tracing back to our weekend in Dubai, there was an event. It was more of a streetwear. Mall of Emirates.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The fuck.
Ah, okay.
So we were first of all invited to an event in THATConcept store in Dubai.
Yeah.
The guys from Shoe Hype were there also. Many people also were there at that event over there. Shout out to everybody out there, man. The whole store is sick, first of all. 3 floors.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dopeness.
The people were cheerful. I mean, I think, and I just want to point it out that during my trip to Dubai, this was
a highlight.
Yeah. I like the atmosphere. I like the people there. I like the antiques, the clothes,
sneakers. And what caught my eyes is that fridge that has
the food,
Yeezys,
that's what
and those rare sneakers. That one day that I'm gonna have a fridge and put it out there and just put my sneakers in, because we really, that shit was sick.
Take a picture of it and put an NFT of it.
Al-Muhim, going back, that was a beautiful event.
It was nice.
Yeah,
I really liked it. Yeah, and we had the chance to meet the Shoe Hype people for the first time.
Shout out to
the Shoe Hype. They've been supporting us since from the get go. I mean, like, yeah.
And Abu Dhabi's taking over in Dubai.
This is what they mentioned. Yeah.
Well, we're talking over there that people
working
coming up or coming out from Abu Dhabi, or moving even coming out from Abu Dhabi to Dubai. they're the ones that are really
doing moves,
making the
yeah.
noise, even over there, you know?
Which is good.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Great. So, yeah, man, shout out to everybody also that was there. And at night, we attended a show by The Circle.
Yep.
That was hosted by Big Hass Beat DXB.
Yeah.
Shout out to The Circle. Shout out to Big Hass for this. What do you guys think of the show?
They put together a great event, man.
Yes?
No, like as an event,
Okay.
they put together a great event.
Mm.
It was well organized, punctual, and off the basic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like there were a lot of people, but it was still cozy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah, they brought that feeling.
yeah,
Yeah, during the show.
like it was very nice. The vibe was good. The performances were great.
Mm.
It's the first time I see The Circle perform
Performing, yeah.
as a group, so I was impressed, to be honest.
Mm.
And I like the chemistry on stage.
Mm.
I like the fact that they were like I said, it was cozy. They were out there cracking jokes, having fun, interacting with the crowd. Like it was a pretty good vibe. I never felt like, you know, when you're at concerts or parties or whatever, and like you have those 5 minutes that you think about going back home, ولا تزهج ولا كده. I didn't get that.
You were entertained.
Yeah,
the
I
whole
was
time.
entertained
Yeah.
the whole time. They were cracking jokes. They were even making fun of themselves. Like it was
easy going. Yeah.
it was chill. You know,
It was chill.
It wasn't.
We had fun. Yeah. We laughed a lot, I think.
And this is one of the things that I discovered, that I should not sit next to you in concerts
Maybe.
or shows.
Maybe.
Because we're laughing. It was nice.
It was nice, but and also the amount of the people showing love to us.
Yeah.
It was.
You mean over there? Yeah, it was nice.
I mean, like they shouted us out and
that's
the
true.
stage, and I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, like
it was a nice show, even for a first time for them. Like just what you said, maybe chemistry more, but this will come with more shows.
definitely.
It will come.
Keep in mind that, for example, for me, it was the first time in a 1 year and a half to attend such an event. For me, it was like,
Okay. Yeah.
it was like, wow.
A public event.
Yeah, public event. I miss those days. Like, I miss like those type of events, and it was nice. Shout out to the Circle, Big Hass, and the PTXB for putting up
Yeah, man.
a very nice event, to be honest.
And too many more. Inshallah, yani.
Yeah.
More shows, more events for even local artists over here, man.
hosted by the Flamingos.
شكله كده. We'll see, inshallah. المهم, yeah, it was beautiful. I mean, it was a nice weekend in Dubai also.
And it was the first time we meet also Tak.
It was the first time we meet Tak. And he's a nice person. متفاجئ.
I don't know. I was really surprised
Oh,
by
you
the
think, يعني,
by
he's
the
gonna
amount
come
of
and-
no. I was surprised by the amount of love we received during the whole day, starting from that event, from the shoe hype, and then going to that event, and
حسب التقدير.
really, I was like, guys,
this is
I'm
the first time you
just
come out,
I'm
that's
just
why.
a normal guy.
عشان لك زمان ما طلعت.
Maybe, yeah.
No,
But I
people
was-
are generally nice. يعني. بعدين
People.
remember when I told you like it's not a rap scene. It's not
a
an
community.
industry. It's a community.
yeah.
Like you feel that vibe when you go to these events. Like it's a community. Like everybody's nice. Everybody's
I want
courteous.
I want fire, I want hate, and I want jealousy, I want envy.
competition.
I want competition. I want all of those stuff.
لا competition.
طيب اوكي.
خليك زول محترم.
I didn't get that part, but
خليك محترم.
طيب اوكي خلاص.
it was
قول competition وخلاص يعني.
خلاص اوكي. هي competition يعني comes with الاشياء دي ولا
ما
لا؟
لازم تكره الزول to compete.
لا I'm not saying تكره يعني بس يعني I want to see this and that.
competition is good enough.
But yo, يعني I was joking at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So nobody out there can get me wrong يعني.
Yeah,
Whatever the bar that I just spit out there يعني, you know, it's just a joke.
at the
It's
end
a
of the day,
joke.
competition is just
Sport.
it's just a sport, and even in sport, it brings out the best of everybody. But that's a different talk. But the amount of love that we received there is I really appreciate it, and
خلاص get used to it.
I need to get used to it. I don't know.
Cocky,
I don't know why.
Don't get cocky.
No, the thing is that I don't know why when you feel all right, when you start talking about like feeling being loved and is it kind of weird nowadays?
لا لا it's عادي relax.
It should be fine. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
relax.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
There's a okay.
But yeah, this is everything for this week, right?
Sure. Did we miss something? No.
Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to all the creators. Shout out to all our listeners. If you like the content, keep pushing. Share it wherever you think that, or whomever you think that might be interested. We're gonna still be dropping episodes week in, week out. Coming to shows. صح ولا لا?
Yeah,
Still
yeah,
wanna go
yeah.
to shows from now on. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
خلاص, this is
Why
good.
not?
This is
Why
good.
not? But
Going on
it depends on the schedule. On my schedule. Anyway.
سبحان الله بعد ما هي فضل خلاص بقى يرفع سعر.
Never. I'm gonna be the same, me until
But
the
yo,
end of the
shout
day.
out to everybody that we met out there and whoever we didn't meet. Loving seeing such movements, such concerts, such events happening is something good for the culture, something good for the region, something good on a smaller scale for the country over here, for the city, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, whatever it is. It brings people together, brings people to get to know each other more in person than behind the screen, because throughout the last year we spent so much time behind the screen that you even started meeting new people behind the screen,
Yeah.
yet you don't know them.
And it's
Even
good to put the name on the face and meet
True.
the person.
You know?
Yeah.
We're gonna still trash talk behind the camera or in face
Regardless.
at the end of the day. Yo, this is everything for this week. This was the Flamingos podcast. This is Yad.
Kenzie on the mic.
And a wab.
We have picks for this week. Yeah, I forgot. We have 3 picks for this week. I'm gonna be playing a song by AK Keys, Dylon, Awab,
Yeah, I got a song from Layal called June.
Kenzie.
And I got Don't Push Me for Logos featuring Logos by Kaz Money.
And peace!
Yeah.